Greetings everyone, this is Danny from harrtravel.com, your Royal Caribbean experts, and I am so excited to share with you the biggest ship in the world, the most dynamic ship in the world with so many things to do for every member of the family. Now I'm going to take you through the icon of the seas, every single space on board, but before we get started, make sure when you're ready to book your next room or suite with Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, or Silversea, make sure you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel or book it right on harrtravel.com. We know we could craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an amazing value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now, the Icon of the Seas is the biggest ship in the world, but I'm gonna say it may be the best designed when it comes to flow. They've created 8 distinct neighborhoods, but more than that, they've connected them in incredible ways that make it really easy to get from place to place. Now, these 8 neighborhoods each have a different purpose. The Royal Promenade is gonna be like a city street where you've got shops and entertainment, delicious food as well, and of course, the Pearl. Now you're gonna find Thrill Island, which is the biggest water park at sea ever built, and it's not even close. Aquadome is where you're gonna find incredible entertainment, delicious food, including their very first marketplace. Now Central Park is where you're gonna find over 10,000 live plants. One of the unique features, you can actually see all the way down to the ocean from Central Park. I love the jazz in the park, the delicious food, Azumi as well, but so many places to go sit, relax, and enjoy live music. And of course, having live plants on board is a mind-boggling thing. Now, if you're gonna have some great thrills, you also have to have some incredible chills, and you'll find that on Chill Island. Plenty of places to grab a drink, enjoy the sun or the shade in a more relaxed atmosphere. Now, Surfside is the very first ever family neighborhood, and boy did Royal Caribbean hit it out of the park. It's been a massive success. I know my kiddos absolutely love it, and what's even great for everybody, it keeps them down there away from everything else. Now, the suite neighborhood is exactly what it sounds like. There's no better ship in the world to upgrade to a suite. In fact, you can go all the way up to Star Class. That's pretty incredible as well. But this neighborhood is dedicated to guests that are staying in a suite. It's got its own sun deck, pool, of course, delicious bars, and coastal kitchen restaurant. Finally is the Hideaway. Now this is where adults can go to be adults. It's in the very aft of the ship. You're gonna find the incredible infinity pool, wonderful bar, and you get those Vegas beach club style vibes. Now that we've covered the overview, let's dig in and see all those incredible things Royal has to offer for you. Let's start with the top deck fun. This is something that Royal has excelled at for many, many decades, and you're gonna find Category 6 water park. This is a very first at sea. It is the most extensive water park at sea. You've got 2 raft slides, 2 racer slides, a drop slide, and a body slide. But more than that, you can travel as a family, you can go solo and race your sibling. I know my brother would lose every single time, I just gotta say, but it's so much fun, and of course, it's truly a world-class water park. Now, Crown's Edge is another brand new attraction for Icon of the Seas, and this is extreme. Now, you can always see the Crown and Anchor from far away. What they did here is they attached a walk the plank style experience where you're gonna zip off the side of the ship, the plank's gonna drop out underneath you, and you're going to love it. Now, you're gonna find an incredible assortment of pools and hot tubs on board to enjoy. The Cove Pool and the Cloud 17 pool, you're gonna find places to relax and enjoy. The Swim and Tonic pool is a swim up bar and pool combination. And for me, I love a gin and tonic, I love to swim. It's a pretty cool place, and you'll find some music there throughout the day. Now, Royal Bay Pool is the largest pool ever built on a cruise ship. You're gonna find plenty of space to spread out outside the pool, and you can even lay in a lounger right inside the pool itself. Now, the Hideaway pool, set in the very aft of the ship, is the adults only pool. It's an infinity style pool. It's really cool. You've got day beds, plenty of places to relax and enjoy that Vegas style kind of day club, nightclub experience. There's also a bar right next to it, and it extends for that adult experience late into the evening. Now, to complement that, you've got the Flow Rider. The Flow Rider Surf Simulator has been on board with Royal for decades. If you love to surf, you love to boogie board, or you want to learn, make sure you stop by and enjoy this complimentary feature. And of course, you can't go on a cruise without playing miniature golf. And Lost Dunes mini golf is one of the best at sea. It's expansive. I love the decor that they went with. They kind of have that whole deserted island feel on the whole entire area there. And of course, it complements the Adrenaline Peak rock climbing, one of the bigger rock climbing walls ever built at sea, and of course the sports court. I love to play ball, love to play all the games that they have up there, and it's perfect for every member of the family. Now, I mentioned the Surfside family neighborhood being incredible, and they really did an amazing job. It is totally dedicated to the younger kiddos. You're gonna find about age 3 up through, I'd say, about 10 or 11, where they're gonna find a great splash pad, a wonderful carousel, something Royals come to be known for, fantastic arcade, delicious food, including a buffet just for kiddos. I love that concept here. I know I'm gonna spend a lot of time in this neighborhood each time we cruise on Icon. Connected to Surfside, you're gonna find more fun with the kids with the Kids Club. Now you've got Adventure Ocean. They've got every age covered from 3 all the way up to 17. And of course, they even have Royal Babies and Tots for the littlest kiddos from 6 months to 36 months. There is incredible entertainment in there. They even have a theater for the kids where they'll do puppet shows. They even play movies and things along those lines. But there'll be activities from early in the morning until late in the evening. And they even have late night babysitting. In fact, it's really hard to get the kids to come out of the club. They're having such a blast. Now, if you're looking to upgrade your experience, Royals extensively expanded the suite offerings with the Grove and the suite areas on board. So the Grove is a sun deck. It's also a dining option for midday into early evening. And then you're gonna find the bar out there, hot tubs, pool, and plenty of sun deck space for suite guests. To complement that, they also have the Coastal Kitchen restaurant. This is a 2-story dining experience, breakfast, lunch, and dinner each and every single day. And it's a great upgraded experience for suite guests to enjoy. Now at Harr Travel, we know the Royal Suite experience inside and out, and we know that we can help you get the most out of it. Keep in mind, we've got all the rooms and suites on our channel for you to check out. We also have the full ship tour if you want the extended version, but more than that, when you're ready to book your next room or suite, make sure you do it with Harr Travel. You can book it right on harrtravel.com or reach out to your favorite Harr Travel advisor, and we'll take you through the process from start to finish so you get the most for your vacation dollar. Now, around the world and throughout the industry, everyone knows that Royal Caribbean is the best at entertainment. Period, end of conversation. And with Icon, they completely hit it out of the park. Now you have the Aquadome perched in the very top front of the ship. It's the first time they've ever done that. And what I love is you also have the incredible overlook just in front. This is where you're gonna get those panoramic images where you see the incredible spaces that Icon goes to travel. You've got a coffee shop there, plenty of places to lounge, and just behind it, you'll find the incredible Aqua Theater. Now this is a show unlike anything else in the industry. You'll find aqua action. They've really taken it to another level. They've incorporated not just flying through the air, diving, so much more. Now Wizard of Oz is the main show on board. It takes place in the Royal Theater with a massive live band. It's one of the best shows I've seen in the industry. I love what they've done with it. And man, it's pretty cool to have a house flying over your head. I'll leave it there for you. Also in the main theater, you'll find the Effectors. This is Royal Caribbean's superhero universe, and if you've traveled on Odyssey of the Seas or Wonder of the Seas, you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you go with all the family. Now, Starburst is an amazing ice show, and it's crazy still after 20 years to say those words out loud. An ice skating show at sea, and of course, this is by far the biggest and the most spectacular. Now, of course, Royal has the incredible over-the-top entertainment, and to complement that, they've got some wonderful shows and venues as well. Dueling Pianos is one of my all-time favorites. I love the energy in there. Of course, you can play by request. Make sure you drop the tips off. But I love that they have the bar, and it's open to the promenade inside and outside. Now, the Attic is the classic comedy club. You're gonna find some great comedians in there. They also have some great shows in the main theater as well. The Music Hall, though, is where you go to rock out. I remember on the inaugural seeing our favorite Royal Caribbean band, Phoenix. They absolutely rocked it, and we went back time and time again. Now, one of the great additions to Icon is Lou's Jazz and Blues. I mentioned this when I was talking about Central Park. They've always had great music in Central Park, but by putting in a dedicated venue and of course being a jazz venue, you're gonna make me and so many others incredibly happy. Now, of course, if you wanna ruin your eardrums, make sure you listen to me sing at Spotlight Karaoke. Now, this is the karaoke bar on board if you're a little shy. They even have some private rooms as well. But come on, have a drink, enjoy, and sing the night away. Now, if you love to cruise like I do, I'm sure you love to eat like I do as well, and there is an enormous amount of offerings here on board. Now, we'll start with the variety of complimentary dining options. You've got the Windjammer Marketplace. Now, this is the largest buffet ever built at sea. This is quick, fast, grab-and-go options that you can enjoy for breakfast, lunch, or dinner every day. Now, a Loco Fresh is the casual grab-and-go Mexican option on board, where you've got burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and some great offerings to take advantage of, including a wonderful salsa bar. Now, it's combined with the cantina, so you can have a delicious margarita as well. Now, the Aquadome Market is a brand new concept for Royal Caribbean and one that I absolutely love. It's a food hall style concept where you're gonna have a creperie, so delicious, who doesn't love crepes? You've got Macs for some mac and cheese offerings, several different kinds. Feta, which was my personal favorite, where you have some wonderful gyros. They've got some great made to order options. You're also gonna find Ginger, where you have some great Asian flair. And finally, Toast and Garden, where you can have all your favorite salads, even some bread products as well, and some wonderful sandwiches. Now, Base Camp is a brand new offering as well. Now, this is right next to where you're gonna find all that top deck action. I love that they have some delicious complimentary and upgraded bites as well. The Park Cafe is right in Central Park. Once again, casual, quick, grab and go, salads made to order, sandwiches, fruits, vegetables, things along those lines. Now, the Surfside Eatery and Surfside Bites are dedicated to the littlest cruisers. And what a great concept to have a buffet dedicated to the family. You'll find that in the Surfside neighborhood, delicious light bites. In fact, the French toast was out of this world. I went back for those sticks a few times myself, even without the kiddos. Now, the most classic of all Royal dining options is Sorrento's Pizza. Now, personally, I've had it at every hour of the day. My favorite time is, of course, 1:30 in the morning, but this is where you're gonna have pepperoni, margarita, and rotational pizzas. No additional cost, always hot and ready. Now, the Pearl Cafe is essentially similar to the Promenade Cafe on previous ships, but you'll also find that it's elevated. It sits right above the exit to the Pearl. You're gonna have some delicious grab-and-go options there as well. And finally, Sprinkles Soft Serve. Well, there's several of them around the ship. I know where they all are. Can't share all my secrets with you, but if you love ice cream, make sure that you stop by. Now, for the classic a la carte seated dining options, you have the beautiful 3-story main dining room. Now, you're gonna find my time dining, or of course you can have set dining at a specific time. Your Harr Travel advisor can help you pick the option for you that's perfect. But more than that, this is the place where you come together. So many of my favorite cruise memories are in the main dining room. You're gonna meet new people, or of course, spend that wonderful time with the family. Now, if you do love food as much as I do, you definitely wanna check out the specialty restaurants on board. Now, we'll start off with my all-time favorite, Izumi Hibachi and Sushi, and they really expanded the space. You're gonna find delicious sushi options, and who doesn't love teppanyaki? It's entertainment, it's fun for every member of the family. You've got delicious meat options, veggie options, and of course that fried rice. But one of my favorite things is you can actually do a full omakase experience in the sushi bar, another first for Royal Caribbean. Now, speaking of first, the Empire Supper Club is a first in the entire industry. You're gonna find a small, bespoke environment where you're gonna have a delicious meal, craftfully paired with amazing music and cocktails. So it is truly an experience. You gotta be there from start to finish, and you're going to love it. Now, Celebration Table is a brand new concept as well, set inside Hooked Restaurant. Now, you can pick a theme, you can invite up to a dozen of your friends and really enjoy this experience to celebrate something incredible, a birthday, an anniversary, a retirement, or a Royal Caribbean cruise. Now, Chops is the steakhouse. It's an unapologetic steakhouse on board. You're gonna find your favorite classics, but you always want the ribeye. I'm guiding you in the right direction, I promise. Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar has an amazing pizza oven, delicious pizzas, and calzones. You're gonna find a great variety of Italian offerings. And of course, with the wine bar, you can have a great selection of charcuteries and a delicious glass of wine. It even has wonderful views right over down to the promenade. Now, Hook Seafood has become a fan favorite. If you love seafood, this Cape Cod inspired restaurant is going to deliver. Think lobster, fish, lobster, and a great steak, and you're gonna find your time at Hooked. Now, Pier 7 is a unique concept for Royal as well, set in the Surfside family neighborhood. For lunch and dinner each day, you're gonna find a fusion style restaurant, and Playmakers is the sports bar and restaurant on board. Now, Playmakers is one of my favorite. I love the wings, I love the light bites in there, and there's no better place to watch a game with all of your friends. Now, Sugar Beach is for those who have a sweet tooth. You're gonna find a wide variety of candies, and of course you've got delicious ice creams and gelatos as well. And to complement it, you have the deserted milkshake bar. If you've ever wanted an over-the-top milkshake, and when I say over the top, it's insane. either with or without booze, they've got you covered. You're gonna find some amazing offerings there, and of course, you've got a Starbucks on board like you'll find throughout the fleet, where you can enjoy your favorite cup of joe in the morning. Now, Royal Caribbean has the most dedicated following in the industry, and if you're a past passenger with status, you've got the Crown Lounge to utilize. There you'll find the Crown Concierge, and of course you can enjoy many of these benefits around the ship. Now, what's a cruise without a visit to 1, 2, 3, or a dozen bars on board? Now, one of my favorites is Rye and Bean. If you love coffee and you love wonderful, delicious cocktails, that's the spot for you. It's set right in the overlook. You also get some pretty amazing views. Lime and coconut, well, you mix it all around and you get delicious drinks by the pool. Cantina Fresca, where you can have all those margaritas set just next to El Loco Cantina. You'll find the Overlook Bar as well, a truly exceptional and delicious offering with the best views at sea. Now, the 1400 lobby bar is one of my favorites for a lot of reasons. And what you're gonna find is the promenade for the first time has floor to ceiling windows where you get the incredible natural light and the views of the ocean. And from the 1400 bar, you can sit inside or outside, capture those amazing views, and even get a bubble cocktail. Now, the Trellis Bar is in Central Park, delicious bubbly there, and a full cocktail menu. The Lemon Post, the first I've ever seen advertised in the cruise industry as a mommy and me bar. You want a Capri Sun style cocktail? They've got you covered while you look right on over and watch the kiddos enjoy Splash Away Bay. Now, Playmakers, of course, I mentioned already for the food, delicious cocktails, and a great place to watch your favorite game. Watched the NFL playoffs there last year, and we had an absolute blast. Now, Boleros is a classic Latin-themed bar where you can dance the night away, some flamenco, some salsa, or just enjoy some delicious drinks. The Hideaway Bar is that adults-only experience in the back of the ship where you're gonna find delicious drinks and amazing sunset views. Bubbles, well, I love champagne. I love anything bubbling. You can find all that there. And finally, the classic pub on board, the Point and Feather. You'll find some wonderful pub-style bites. You'll also find some live music. And of course, it's a great place for people watching. Speaking of bars, you have the Spa and Fitness Center. There you'll find the Vitality Fitness Center and the Vitality Spa. They even have IV therapy if you spent a little too much time in the bar last night. But what this is all about is that vacation relaxation. So you have all your favorite massages and facials. They have cool sculpting and so much more. Of course, they have a world-class gym as well. We always recommend you stop by the first day, tour the facilities, and make sure that you lock down your favorite spa treatments. Now, if you love to game on vacation, look no further than the Cuisine. Yes, there's no nose on board the Icon of the Seas. You're gonna find that they have all your favorite table games, all your favorite slot machines, and I love where it's oriented. I think they put it in the perfect place as well. Now, for shopping, you have an enormous variety of duty-free shopping. You can, of course, take advantage of everything in the spa itself, all your favorite products. You've got different styles of perfumes, all the boutiques, watches, handbags, anything that you want, they've got it for you on board, all at duty-free pricing. Now, one thing that you'll find on every Icon of the Seas cruise is a stop in Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now, there is no better place to spend a day. If you want to see the full tour, we have that on our channel. And of course, our advisors can help guide you to pick the perfect options for you while you're ashore and at sea. Now, we've barely scratched the surface with everything the Icon can deliver for you, and when you're ready for that experience, make sure you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel or book it right on harrtravel.com. We know we can craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an amazing value. Get the Harr Travel Signature Service and the biggest ship in the world every step of the way.